Alright, welcome back to our Pokemon Scarlet playthrough. We are in, I don't even know, we're in the other region where you can get an Ogerpon. Sorry if I ruined that. We just got our butt whooped by another Pokemon trainer. So hopefully now we can come over here and actually train, because that was that sucked. And I hated to get my butt whooped that badly, but it is what it is. So we're going to train up. It's going to take us a minute to get going, but we're going to kind of obviously train up so that we can actually deal with the threats that are going to be coming at us in a form of fashion, hopefully. So this is a bug Pokemon. I think it's a bug fairy, but either way, we should be able to deal with this quite effectively. We need to get all of our Pokemon up in level. Sorry, I really have the hiccups. I do apologize for that. Maybe just like a hiccup burp, something. Anyway, so we're going to run around, train a little bit. I'm probably going to make this into a time lapse just so that we can speed this on a little bit. So, yeah, here we go, and hope you enjoy.
find my way back home. Even though time's gone by, I still see your light illuminate the sky. Yeah, you still shine so bright. So shine your light. Pictures of my life with you, never know which to choose. This world you sometimes lose, sometimes great, times blue. Even though time's gone by, I still see your light illuminate the sky. Yeah, you still shine so bright. So shine your light. So shine your light. So shine your light.
Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed that time lapse. We are going to get into more talkie because that's what this game's all about. And I probably went to one of the worst places ever that has the most talking. This way, everyone. Mab, I owe you one for fetching the caretaker. Our little travel buddy is feeling much better now, too. Alright, everyone, this is the community center. This is where you'll be staying while you're here and wherever. The plan was to have you and the students from Blueberry Academy stay here together, but it turns out this space is going to be all for you. Our visitors from the Ninjaro Academy. Oh, right, those two kids were originally from this town, weren't they? So, in you come, don't be shy. Come on, everyone, pack in, blah, 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 whatever, it doesn't matter. Oh, no need to worry about your shoes or anything, you can leave them on in here. If you're extra dirty, just try to rinse off the worst of the mud using the wash station by the door. Well, I appreciate that. Nice and clean inside, don't you think? It's all newly built, so it's as good as anything you'd find in one of your big fancy cities. This here is the lounge. You can watch TV, chat, or relax however you like. And well, let's see, over there is the cafeteria, and toilet will be down that way. Toilets will be down that way. When you want to get some sleep, please use the rooms down the hall there. We've got enough space that each of you can have a private room to yourself. So I think that covers everything. But if you run into trouble at all, don't hesitate to talk to our fine staff at the desk. Thank you for the tour, sir. All right, kids, do you have anything to say to the staff who will be taking such good care of us? Thanks for having us. Thank you for having us. What a bunch of well-mannered students. I can already tell you're going to be wonderful visitors. So you just think of this place as your own home, away from home, and relax. You must all be tired after such a long day. I know it's a bit early still, but why don't we have dinner and then call it a night? We got plenty of food ready for you all, and so I hope you've brought your appetites. All right. Dude in the red baseball cap was about to throw up 5 minutes ago. Thanks for dinner. You're free to spend the rest of the evening as you like in the community center, but remember tomorrow the program will officially kick off. Don't stay up too late or you might oversleep. Do I have to go in? Yep. We have to go to sleep. Alright, cool. Night. See everybody tomorrow. I mean, there's not really much to do anywhere else, so we'll let that be. Oh, the blueberry students. Morning, everyone. Did you sleep well? Starting today, you'll be joined by our 2 students from Blueberry Academy. Go on, kids. Time to introduce yourselves. I'm Carmine. It's a pleasure to meet all the outsiders, visitors from Paldea. Hee hee. I'm Kiran. Carmine and Kiran actually grew up here, so ask them for help if you need anything. And you two better be of real help. You hear me? Aye, aye. Right. Now that that's settled, why don't I tell you all a bit about what we have planned for you? This school trip of yours will be an exercise in I don't even know. First, we have to split you up into pairs, then each pair will be tasked with finding 3 signboards located around the land of whatever. On each signboard, you'll find snippets of a folk tale passed down here and wherever. Read them all and learn a bit about our home. To prove you can complete the task, we will ask that each pair take a snapshot together in front of these signboards with their phone or camera. Take a photo together in front of each of them of the 3 signboards to complete your mission. It's a safeguard tour to learn about its rich history. Much more fun than sitting around and listening to me ramble on and on and on, eh? Wonderful. What an innovative idea for a group activity. Oh, and I've got a gift for each of you as well. Is it a camera? Oh, we got a selfie stick. Here, these things are all the rage in the big cities. Use them when you take these photos. I'll even teach you a rad pose I came with all on my own. Ah, yes, real rad. Remember that one of the goals of this trip is to deepen the ties between our 2 schools. It seems like having someone who knows the area well would be a big help. That being said, let's try to maximize the number of inter-school pairs, okay? Time to mingle. Why did you only bring 2? That's my question. If we brought 4, you brought 2, why not just bring 4 and 4? Talk to the other kids from the other school. All right, we need a rematch. Now that you're Mab or whatever, right? Let me guess, you want to pair up with one of us poor lonely blueberry students. Yes. Gosh, it's so sweet of you to go out of your way like that. What would we ever do without you? Oh yeah, so my little brother here has been all gooey-eyed over you since yesterday. He wouldn't stop talking about you even at home. I seriously couldn't get him to shut up. Sis, what you're telling him that for, dummy? Hey, watch who you call dummy if you know what's good for you. Oh man. Look at him, all being shy. See, my brother's no good at talking to people. He'd probably never work up the nerve to ask you himself, but he really liked a battle with you. I'll do it. I'm ready. I'm trained up. Well, what do you know? Turns out you're sort of nice. That makes my brother real happy. Chin up, Kiki. Mab says he'll battle you. What? Wowzers, really? You don't mind? He doesn't mind a bit. Get to your positions, you two. Everybody else, clear out. Make some space. I got this. No, I got this. This ain't gonna be a repeat of what happened last time. You're challenged by Kiran, a normal type, so if we had a fighting type, that would be very helpful. We don't, but we should be able to make do. Wowzers, I can't believe this. I get to battle you. This is awesome. Don't look too forward to it. Alright, we're gonna start off with a quick attack, because we'll move first. Why not? Let's do another quick attack. Guarantees our movement. Defense circle, not bad. What does this do? Let's just growl. I mean, like, we got this battle so far pretty much in hand. We're able to kind of take care of it one by one. Alright, let's do an Ember. Even with all those defensive stat boosts, did not affect us at all. Oh, no, I want to keep you out. We're about to wreck your little bug. You don't even know. Let's try Ember. I just wish I destroyed your sister like this. It's kind of embarrassing that we had to lose like that. No, I mean, so far you got normal. You're pretty, I mean, I'd like to say you're pretty well rounded off with just two Pokemon. Alright, not a bad job. And I'm pretty sure Fletchling now gets to evolve. Wowzers. Yeah, we weren't taking this second battle lightly. I don't like losing. Good show. Nicely done, kids. Nothing like a friendly battle to get to know someone. Wowzers, you sure are strong, Mab. Thank you, I appreciate it. You really aren't half bad, Kiki. Nearly as strong as I am, you know? I don't know about that. This, I don't even know, thing. We're supposed to group up in pairs, right? You should go ahead and pair up with Kiki then. What? No, sis, don't. Don't what? It's not like we can pair up, or you hoping to pair up with some other rando outsider instead of Mab. Well, no, but oh man. Don't worry, he's just being shy. I'll go find some chump to pair up with too. Watch out for my little bro, you. Try to watch out. I think he's pretty much well taken care of. Looks like you've all paired up. Let's go ahead and mark where you'll be going on the ROM Tom phones of yours. Now then, off you go, do some exploring. And if you find yourself in need of any potions or Pokeballs or the like, head over that way and stop by Peaches. They're happy to set you to rights. Looks like we should probably start with the signboard at Loyalty Plaza. That's out past the apple orchards on the west side of the village. It's close by, and I figure it might make sense to, visit them all in order. I'll probably just get in the way if I stick too close, so I'll just follow you from a safe distance. Dude, you have no confidence. A little bit of confidence would go a long way for you. This is Clavel. Do you have the pleasure of speaking to Master Mab? Do I have the pleasure of speaking to Master Mab? Yes, you do. It certainly does this old heart good to be greeting you with such a lively response. Now, if I could take but a moment of your time, there is something we must discuss. Master Mab, you're about to be presented with an exceptional opportunity. You already know the Unova region, Blueberry Academy, I presume. Of course. Indeed, tales of your school trip with the Blueberry cohort reached even my office. In any case, the director of Blueberry Academy happens to be an old friend of mine, and he told me that he would be delighted to host you as an exchange student at his school. I believe it would be a fine chance for you to learn even more about the world. One should always take advantage of new challenges like this, don't you think? Thoughts, though I must confess I was a bit surprised that Blueberry Director would specify you by name. Still, I think it's the best that you meet the man at least once to find out what he might be thinking. He is all adamant, a bit of a character, but not to worry, I'll be there with you when you meet him. Once you feel free to respond to his office, I ask you to come by my office so we can discuss the specifics together. Oh, do feel free to prioritize your ongoing school trip though, if you so wish. This student exchange matter can wait a little while. Now, I won't take up any more of your time. Do take care until we speak again. Blech. So much talking. Alright, let's go. Let's go find some stuff. I don't feel like we've been able to go out on an adventure or do anything because we're like, seriously? Thank you. Holy cow. I know it looks special doing this, but I'm only as good as my controllers. Ooh, and Ekans. That would be cool. That would be cool to have. I mean, I like Ekans, and the only reason why I like Ekans is because when I was doing a Nuzlocke with Fire Red, I definitely was enjoying him. The poison type was definitely fun. Ooh, these guys have upped their game. Ooh, what's Feint? I think Feint's another dark move. Nope, it's a normal move. Alright. I can hit a target using a move such as Protect or Detect. This also lifts the effect of those moves. Interesting. I'm gonna have to write that down. That was something I did not know. Oh, look, it's a... Oh, what is it? A victory bell? No. A wheat? No. What is that? Bellsprout. Cannot believe I forgot what a Bellsprout was. I know what you are. You're a new one. We might want to change Pokemon out. Just so that I can get some other people some game time here. Okay, let me in. This is quite magical. Look at this. Actually, it might be in our best interest not to have... Ooh. Raccoon. Good job. I'm pretty sure these sweet apples and these tart apples are for evolutionary purposes. I don't think they have a whole lot of a Pikachu. How awesome is that? What is that? Oh, that's another one of those fairy people. Oop. Oh, and a Pichu. Look at that. Oh, you have no health. Soda pop. Let's restore health. We got plenty of these. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go down to Fletchling, but it's okay. It's okay. We will be okay in this regard. Rare candy, very nice. Probably need to get some Pokemon battles in. Is this what we're supposed to take a picture in front of? I guess it is. Sorry, did I startle you? I didn't. Did I mention that I hang back and follow you here? We're supposed to read the signboard, right? Oh, I already know the whole story, so go on ahead. You should check it out. Long ago, there was a fearsome org in the land of Kiarkamia, blah blah. The ogre made its home in the mountain behind the village, frightened all who ventured there. One day, the ogre came down from the mountain in a terrible rage, causing a great fear in the village. By some stroke of luck, I don't even know how to pronounce them, all happened to be there as well. 3 Pokemon laid down their lives to fend off the ogre and send it back to the mountain. In admiration, the people of the village bestowed upon this brave trio the title of the Loyal Three. Their remains were given a proper burial, and statue of the 3 were erected above the site. The Loyal 3 monument is right over there. But don't you think the ogre in that folktale sounds kind of cool? Yeah, it does. Right, I knew you'd get it, Mab. It was up against 3 whole opponents at once, battling it out all by itself. Wowzers, that's so cool. Oh, but I guess most people would just think the ogre like that is scary, huh? I don't think there's any reason to be afraid. When I was little, I went up into the mountains so many times at night, all on my own, and I never once met the ogre. Only scary thing that happened was the grown-ups giving me a real earful about it. So yeah, we're supposed to take a photo in front of the signboard, right? I don't have a smartphone, could you? You got it. Bam, peace out. That turned out great. You're even good at taking photos. You want to try? No, I didn't mean maybe next time. You know, I didn't want to have to come do this whole school trip thing, but well, it might actually be kind of fun. I get to be in nature around my hometown and talk to you, Mab. Hey, if you want, maybe we could set up a picnic. Would you like a sandwich? This dude would. What is that thing? Some kind of kaiju or something? Kaiju, this is Koraidon. It's called Koraidon and you ride on it, huh? I've never seen another Pokemon like this. And seriously, it comes out whenever it hears the word sandwich. Never thought I'd actually get to meet such an awesome Pokemon. No wonder. You're so strong, Mab. You're so special. So next time, we should go find the next signboard. It's on the grounds of something hall. Well, first double back to the town from here, and then there's a bridge you cross, and from there you'll need to climb up the mountainside. I'll hang back for now and meet you there later. Weird little boy. No sandwich this time, bud. Maybe next time. But I'll ride you now. Anything interesting? Ooh, a poison move. Do we have a poison Pokemon? I don't think we do. I think we have a grass Pokemon. Let's battle this dude. Let's see what let's like test our skills. We need to test our skills. Alright, I see you have a ROM phone here. Let me add a snazzy new feature for you. Sweet, thanks for the upgrade. I don't know what you did. Yep, technology is really incredible. I love it. Ooh, should we test our metal out? Let's just see what it is. We haven't actually done one of these yet, so I mean, it's a 1-star. We can do it by ourselves. Just to kind of show what oops, I didn't want to do that. Just to show what like a terror battle is. Everybody should know at this point in time what it is, but you know, it's nice to reminisce. Man, I thought my switch broke. Alright, so we got a normal electric type Pokemon. Still working out how the whole Terra thing works, which one's more effective, and all that other stuff. But we have a ground move, we have a ground Pokemon, we don't have any ground moves. But it shouldn't matter, because I mean, this is a 1-star, so we should be fine. Is he gonna tank our Diglett with this? Absolutely. There's really not a whole lot we can do about this. I was kind of expecting him to actually have a ground move by now. The fact that he doesn't is kind of sad. Alright, we died. If he knew a ground move, this battle would have been over like 5 seconds ago. But we didn't get that lucky, so we should finish him off this time though. I feel like we have a lot of Pokemon that know Scratch. Alright. There we go. Now we're hitting him. And he's done. We broke the Terra. Now he's back to normal. We are going to capture him because, I mean, we can honestly throw anything that's a Pokeball out and capture him. That's one of my favorite things about the Terra raids is like once you get to this endpoint, you can literally throw anything at him and it's a guaranteed catch. So we got a normal electric type that we did not have to change ourselves, which I mean, I guess is good. How's that work? Stronger against water. Yeah, that should be alright. And then we get some cool little stuff with it that I didn't read because I was too busy hitting A and then it got stuck. Yeah, it's a whole ordeal. Or does that come on afterwards? It might come on right now. Nope, it was definitely, I made that mistake. Oh well. Ooh, there is evolvement. And we got a rare bone. Yeah, I keep wanting to fly. My Miraidon knows fly. But we also came here like way after, like I think I just beat the Elite Four when I bought the downloadable stuff. Diglett, go fetch the snake. Thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, we're gonna heal up here. And continue on. And off to the next sign we go. I think it's over here. There's Professor Jacques. Ooh, a Vulpix. Too bad we already have a whatchamacallit. Oops. Wrong Pokemon. Wrong way. Alright, so I've given it some time. I've kind of broken this video up because it's kind of long for me, but right now we're gonna keep this one just because it's a shiny and it's a bug, just to kind of see where it goes. And then I want to keep Swaddle, mainly because it is a bug grass Pokemon, and that would definitely help in future endeavors. We're gonna change our Pokemon to this. Should be fine. Yeah, we'll select this one and then we'll challenge alone. Why? Because it's fun to do these things, and I mean, we should be fine with it. Like, I mean, it's a grass ground Pokemon. I feel like the flying moves plus maybe a little bit of fire, depending on how it reacts to it, should be, you know, a rather fine example of how Terra types work. And once again, if you do have any tips, tricks, or anybody that should be watched as far as like YouTuber maybe to help better explain this, then by all means put them in the comments. Alright, that wasn't a bad hit. And we got did it get paralyzed? I don't think it, I think that's, oh, it can get paralyzed. That's part of the grass part of it. But we are definitely taking this Sandshrew to town. I don't know if this is the best typing for it. I feel like with the grass combo and the ground combo, like water would, no, water wouldn't be super effective because the grass. But yeah, I don't know. Trying to figure out your Terra types is definitely complicated, to say the very least. And why not? It's an interesting Terra type. It's ground, it's grass, who knows? Is that an interesting combination? Maybe, maybe not. Because I feel like they'd share some common weaknesses, which would then negate the Terra type. I feel like when you use Terra for defense, you gotta really go out there. Alright, so we got a lot of Stardust, which is very useful, and when you're trying to make money, that's something that definitely helps you out. So that's kind of why I enjoy doing the Terras, just in case we do need money, we have it available to us in the form of Stardust. I don't think we actually start getting like shards until like they become 3, maybe 4. I'm not quite sure. let's map this out. Let's set our destination. Yep. Okay, thank you, appreciate it. Destination over here. And let's get going. We probably do need to do Pokemon battles and all that fun jazz. I think I don't really want to battle you. We are not doing that, cat. Alright. Let's see what he's got going on. Love the shirt. Houndoom. Is Diglett new? You're dark. So, and fire. We're gonna go in with Quaxil. It's easier this way. We'll focus on your fire type. This fire dark type is kind of something that's a little unique, and I mean, it's not unique, it's just oh, you used Hal. And then you just killed my Pokemon. Alright, cool. Dumb cat. Trying to get stuff done and you have animals, man. Because unfortunately I don't have my room anymore, so I can't lock the animals out. And my cat needs a buttload of attention. She's an attention hog. I would say something else, but I'm trying to be, you know, nice and polite. So, she has her issues. We'll keep this one out. I know Nar. That's not who I thought you were sending out. Not very effective. Let's try Aqua Jet. And this is also the difference. Like, obviously, I want to say he's Steel type. So he's not the same. Or he's like different, I guess. But something also to like what we need to realize is it doesn't even matter on your typing. Like, you need to figure out like what your Pokemon is, if it's a physical attacker, special attacker, where its defense lies, because then that also changes what moves you're susceptible to. Alright, the user slams a target with a tail or the like. The target is hit twice in a row. And see, this is a physical attacker, which we are a physical attacker. We might as well get rid of Pound. That should be just fine. And we defeated you. Ooh. We might... Ooh, we're getting an evolvement. Fletchling is evolving. That is what we wanted. That is what we needed. Bam. Now we got a Fletchinder. Fire and flying. Only problem is your Terra type is normal. Flame charge. Absolutely. See, this guy's special attack is always going to be better than his physical attack, which would make most of his moves suck. You see that? Was his ability Flame Body. Anyway, we're going to get rid of Ember, because right now I feel like his physical attack is more important than his special attack. And Quaxil's evolving. Look at that. This evolvement of Quaxil I absolutely hate. That just, you look like Pinky in the brain. More the brain than Pinky, but like, you get what I'm saying. You see it, I see it. Alright. Okay, I saw a Pokemon over here in the distance. Where did it go? There it went. I want this. Why do I want this? Because Diglett is making me so mad with the movesets. This is what we have, and we're on level 14. We don't know jack. Swinub? I think that's how you say it. Ice ground type. We will be able to do so much more with this Pokemon than just having a ground Pokemon. And we still get our electric immunity, which is kind of what we want. Holy cow. So, Diglett's going to go the way of the dodo. It's only fair that this guy uses tackle. Actually, I thought he was going to use something else, but we're going to hit him one more time. And we are going, oh, you're going to get your hit off, aren't you? Yep. I saw that coming. Alright, so yeah, we're using our next Pokemon. We are definitely catching you. I think a fire Pokemon is in our best interest for the simple fact of ice type moves. And then the ground is obviously not important to us. Let's go ahead and give this guy a catch. What? You little... I don't even know. What does he look like? Kind of looks like a naked mole rat, if I'm being honest. Okay, do not kill it. Or like some sort of mole. That's what I would think he was, is like a mole. Alright, don't kill it, don't kill it. There we go. Everything should be working out just the way we want it to. This should come out. We should be able to throw a Pokeball and it should be caught. Come on, big bad boy. There you go. I think it's actually a girl, but whatever. It's fine. Alright, Swinub was caught. Ice ground, like I said. This will be very effective. No, we do not want. Yes, we do want to add to the party. And we want to get rid of Diglett. And as much as I want to talk through this, as much as I want to keep our Terra type that we have, or not our Terra type, but our shiny tarantula thing, it's not going to be strong enough for us. I don't think it has the gusto or the health or the whatever. It might get stronger later. I don't really know. I've never really trained this one out of all these Pokemon. Palmy, Quaxil, and hold on. Okay, so I've never trained Quaxio, I've never trained Palmy, I've never trained... It's been a while since I've trained a Swinub. I have a Fletchlingler in my old one, and it's been a while for this one. I've never trained a Tarantula. I know that's not the right name, but it's the name I'm going to give it. So we're going to move you. You hold a special place in our heart because you're, you know, you're shiny. That means something. It's just you're not a good enough Pokemon to make the final cut. I'm tired of having basically you ride backseat and not really contribute anything to the team. These Swinub definitely has it. I think Diglett does have it. He just needs to learn a freaking ground move in order to participate. And that's just kind of how I feel about that. And since I've broken this video up and we've had time lapses and stuff like this, I'm not really quite sure how long this video is going to last. I'm going to hope to keep it under an hour, but I can't promise anything. I want to get some battling in because that's what Pokemon is. This is what the game entails. But also I want to complete this signboard challenge thing that we are currently on. And the only way to get there is to get there, so it just makes it a lot more interesting for me when I go down to edit the videos. Oh my word, seriously, we're going to do this BS? Alright, so your accuracy sucks. And that Pokemon's a lot faster than you. Oh no. That was a mistake on my part. I thought the other way it was reversed. So alright, we're going to go with Fletchling, and then we'll use potions to heal up. But you can kind of see the idea of a strategy here. That Sandshrew right now is like 6 times stronger, or 6 times faster than any of us because of this move. So if we take a look at this, look at that. That's 4 speed ups. This dude's moving and grooving. Let's use quick attack because that should allow us to go first and then this stupid thing. And I mean, just off the rip, he was already faster than our little blind weasel. Let's heal up because that's important. We can use these. Yeah, we'll do that. And then this one should do just fine. Very nice. Alright. All these extra Pokemon out here, I love it. I love seeing Pokemon from the past brought into new games and in interesting ways too, to say the least. And oh, I forgot what his name was, but he's an interesting grass too. And I've thought about using him on my VGC team. My only problem is that his stats, even maxed out, even if you, because obviously you can only max out certain stats, but like even if there's no combination, holy cow. Oh, you guys piss me off. Alright. You want to see something cool? I thought you would at least be able to take the hit. Joke's on me. But, yeah, any combination of it just didn't work out the way I wanted to, and it was a useless Pokemon. But I do think I'm on top of something right now. I think I am definitely putting in some work, and I'm figuring a team out. I think I got a team, and it is very interesting because it's not something you would have necessarily thought of. I don't think you would have thought of. I haven't seen it, so that being said, take it for what it's worth in that department. We're gonna change positions with Palmy, and then you can collect. Oh, you Cricketune. Cricketot, whatever. Cricketot. We'll quick attack you. Damn, that did not do jack. Thundershock? I don't really have time for this. I don't even know what that is. It's a psychic. Let's see how our Swaddle does. And I know. You're like, you didn't have time for that, but you have time for this. Priorities. We have a bunch of little different things going on. Stuff I want to see and do and all that fun jazz. And you guys are just along for the ride. And I'm just hoping that this works out in my favor. Let's go Bug Bite. Dang! That wasn't even a critical hit. Let's do it again. Yeah, that's gotta hurt. And then you can see why Swaddle, however you say this guy's name, would be useful in I want to say it's the 5th gym. As long as we can figure out his health issues, as far as because this guy's not going to be able to take a hit. That's for dang certain. And I'll catch him, why not? I mean, I'm pretty sure his Terra type's the same as what he is. If not, then he's normal. But I want to say he's psychic anyway, so this wasn't, a changing of too terribly much of the Terra types. So that's awesome. We got another Pokemon. We're on the move of catching Pokemon. This one was just a lot of XP candies, which is fine. Those have their uses. That is for dang certain. Oh man, these load screens are something else, man. To me, I actually thought that was fire. See, Changeling, Psychic, it was Psychic, that's the reason why we were able to whoop some butt there. Because that just enhanced his abilities. Alright, we're not going to battle this guy. I kind of want to, but we will get from point A to point B at least. This video is going to be kind of a long one. I do apologize for that, but we're trying to get stuff done. We're trying to get from point A to point B, like I said. Oh, look, it's a little festive, little Japanese something or other. I would say this is more Japanese than anything, but to each his own. Alright, a repeat ball. Alright, let's see what this story has to say. Alright, there's a second signboard, bit tricky to find, huh? Sorry, I'm following at a distance, so I hope you can get used to me showing up like this. Now then, let's read the sign. The ogre possessed four mystery glimmering masks. It is said that it depended on the mask the ogre donated, the powers of its cruelage would change. I'm not even sure I'm reading this right at this point. When wearing the teal mask, it could bring life back into withering greenery around it. When wearing the crimson mask, it could turn a candle flame into a raging inferno. When wearing the blue mask, it could stop the very flow of a river. When wearing the ashen gray mask, it could easily break the hardest stone into two. Before the loyal three fell, they wasted away three of the ogre's masks, greatly weakening it. I'm just saying, if you had to wear 3 different or 4 different things to keep going, like, that would be really hard. The masks the loyal 3 stole are kept over at something hall. Everyone in town is scared of the ogre but me. I really like it. It was strong and cool, and it didn't even care when everyone shunned it. It always wanted to be like that ever since I was a kid. I wanted to be as cool as the ogre. My sis Sora ended up doing everything for me, even when we're at school. I want to try to get stronger so I can do things for myself, you know? I want to become someone I'm going to become someone people can rely on. Just maybe I could be that ogre's friend. Oh, huh, right, picture. We're supposed to take a picture. You can take the next one too, if you don't mind, Mab. I have such stupid animals. Phew. I knew it was the right call to let you handle it. Now, on to the next signboard. And you know the mountain the stories say the ogre lives on. It's actually Omi Mountain. You can climb it from the stairs over there. If you wanted, we could go see the ogre's home. Folks call it the dreaded den. I want to see it, but I think we need to do the signs first. Yes, I really wanted you to see it for yourself, Mab. So if you keep climbing up, you can reach the infernal pass. There's a sign before that. If you turn at the sign, you can get to the dreaded den. So I'll just head on up, then come along when you're ready, and be careful. Holy cow. Alright. I guess we're on to go see the dreaded den. Alright, up this mountain, here we go. Wait, is there a Pokemon Center around here? Fly back here first. Get our Pokemon healed up before we take this climb all the way to the top. I love how this chick is just like, she's probably one of those valley girls that's like annoying, where she's like, so, like she smacks on her gum, you know the type, you know what I'm talking about. I see it. So, We're gonna heal these guys up. I want you to shut up. Sweet, thank you. Now stop talking. Ugh. Love this game, but the amount of talking is like insane. Obviously, they have a story that they're trying to set up, but hey, set it up better. I mean, you keep changing Pokemon, so you might as well add voice actors in there. I mean, for goodness sakes, I'm pretty sure the person that played Ash also played his mom, Misty, and someone else. So it wasn't like you're like, oh man, we need all these different actors. I mean, you're doing pretty good before then anyway. Alright. Who's that? Ooh, that'd be a nice dragon type to have. Whoa, we got a lot of interesting Pokemon up here. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Guess we'll figure it out soon. Yeah, when I came up here the first time, I didn't have to worry about this because my Rhydon was already maxed out, so I could just climb up the mountain. Did not matter to me in the very least. And once again, like I said, don't know if I'm going the right way, but we will figure this out. What is a Pichu doing up here? What is that? That's a Growth. Looks like a dead Growth. Alright, I think he said... I mean, it would make sense to go this way, so hopefully we're going the right way. Apparently all that die up here is Geodudes. Ooh, what's that? That's a super strong Geodude. That's what that is. Looks like we're going the right way. Oh man, you don't want to fall up here. We did it. We did it. Yay. Alright, let's see what you guys say, Kiki. Mab, did you have trouble getting across that narrow path? Nah, that was pretty easy. There it is, the dreaded den. This is supposed to be the ogre's home. At least that's what everyone says. I come here all the time, but I've never seen it. You ever gone inside? Maybe a powerful ogre like that would only show up if it heard some kind of battle going on. Oh yeah, I think I've gotten a bit stronger since the last time we battled, so yeah. No, so you know, if you wanted to, we could battle. Let's do it. Alright though, we should heal up our teams first. Alright, way ahead of you, bro. Way ahead of you. I'll give it all I've got. I got this. Do you though? Do you? Your hair looks a little weird in the front. I'm not gonna lie. Not judging. Everybody's got their look. But it looks weird. It looks like that's your nose. You know? Like it looks like you're wearing a helmet. Let's go charge. is really going to help Palmy charge up. First thing I noticed is Poliwag is faster than us. So what is it doing by trying to get rid of eliminating stats? I'm not really quite sure. But what charge does is charges up our electric type moves plus I think our defense for this turn. The defense is permanent, but the electric type thing is, let's see. Nope. Boost the power of the electric type move it uses. It also boosts the user's special defense stat. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and knock this dude out. I don't know why it's using haze. Maybe he feels bad. Maybe he thinks he can beat us. Maybe he could beat us. I'm not sure. Alright. 1 down, 2 to go. I don't know who you are. We will keep you out. I probably do know. Yep. Alright, let's go charge. Ooh, you're digging. That's not good. Alright, and watch how this is effective. So we basically wasted a move, which is fine, but swapping in Fletchinder is going to be effective because guess what? Dig is not going to affect it because we are a flying type Pokemon. Or levitate. So let's increase our speed while they increase their defense. And you can see as you're playing through this game, you can kind of start understanding some different aspects to the game, which is what I'm really enjoying, because playing this second time is what I'm really looking forward to, instead of just getting in there and trying to go full ham on all the moves. I'm really trying to like use somewhat of a strategy and kind of work our way through this. Let's try Peck. Did it even move? I don't think his health bar moved. We could be in trouble. Alright, Pokemon. I don't think I have a fighting type. I mean, Quaxwell would be the ideal Pokemon, but I don't think we have a fighting type. So I'm going to swap in Quaxwell just because at that point we can actually up our offensive game plan. And if I have to switch in Fletchling, whatever, I'm going to call it Fletchling. It's Fletchinder or something like that. We're going to work up. Because right now this thing's just like, this dude's spamming defense, and I don't know if his defense will get any higher. And let's just see what everybody's at, because I want to say this. Yeah, he's maxed out on defense. And that's not necessarily a good thing. Alright, so Pokemon swap in. There we go. We needed some of that luck. And we got the critical hit. See, you gotta keep moving around. You gotta play your one. We just got lucky. That was really what that boiled down to. Um, let's do flame charge again. We're just lucky that he didn't have a stat thing that was increasing his attack moves. When you max out that high, you're doing damage. Ooh, who wants to learn dig? Ooh, Palmy wants to learn dig. Yeah, your physical attack is worth it. Let's get it. And Changeling learn, yeah, I don't care about Changeling. And we'll keep current Pokemon out. He's already got a couple of speed boosts, so he should be faster. Not that that really matters. He's gotten 2 speed boosts, so we do have that going for us. Let's make it a third. Youch. Yeah, you're hurting after that one. See, that was smart. Did you see that? Because quick attack. If we would have used quick attack, we would have been fine. But quick attack is an automatic go ahead move first. That's okay. We lost Fletchling there, but we still have... I mean, we have Palmy. Why not? This dude, I think a Yanmin? Yama? Whatever. He's a flying type along with a bug type, so... That was exceedingly surprising for how effective that was. That... I'm gonna have to think about that one. That was... Is Bug strong against electric? That's something to think about. That is something to think about. I knew it. You are strong, Mav. How am I ever going to be able to beat you? If the ogre saw that battle, I'm sure it'd be thinking that kid's got real strength. See, my school, Blueberry Academy, it's a school that specializes in teaching the art of Pokemon battling. If I was strong as you, maybe I could aim to be the best trainer there. Let's go have a look at the ogre's den. Doo. What was that? Did we see that? What's that? Something is watching us. Watch your head. See how dark it is in here? And cramped, even the floor all rough and uneven. Living all alone in a place like this would get pretty miserable, don't you think? Poor ogre. We've got plenty of room at our house. I would totally let it stay with us. You're a sweet kid, Kiki. No, I'm not. I've just always liked the story about the ogre, that's all. But if the ogre really did show up to stay at our place, I'm sure the whole town would freak. Whoa, no way, the sun's already gone down. I guess we have to save the last signboard for tomorrow. Oh, I almost forgot. Today's the first day of the Festival of Mass, all over at the something hall. It's a big event where everyone puts on masks and run around and celebrate. I mean, it's not like you've got to go or anything, but if you wanted to, you know, check it out, well, it'd be fun. Let's go together. Yeah, why not? It'd be great to go together. there's just a few things we have to get ready first, so we'd swing by my house before heading to the festival. We live in the northwest corner of the village. It's let's see, I could maybe draw a map. Oh, your ROM phone has a map in it, huh? You want me to register it on the map? Yeah, I could give that a try. Wowzers, it sure is handy having a map that shows you everything right there in front in your phone. I'm gonna ask if I can get a ROM phone someday too. I'll be right behind you if you want to head to my family's place first. See you there. And like I said, because we were doing some interesting editing and all the other fun jazz, I don't know how long this video is at this current point in time, but we're pretty much at an hour at this point with the second part of this video, which you guys probably care very little about. So I'm going to call it here. We are going to where'd he go? Oh. Anyway, we're going to call it a day. And I will see you guys on the next one for the next part of this journey. Have a good one. Later. Oh, likes, comment, subscribe. You know what to do. Those buttons at the bottom of the video are meant to be pushed. Use them. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later.